On this episode of Transmission Court, we got this energy of people really being intimidated, jealous of you, mischievous of you. Take it however it resonates. Because throughout a moment of separation, you were supposed to be struggling, okay? You were supposed to need these motherfucking people. Y'all, you're not an average human. You realize the chosen are not average humans. Because when you're put in a situation of isolation, you are supposed to have downfalls. You are supposed to have hardships. You are supposed to be here to need somebody. All right? And somebody here is very intimidated at the fact that throughout the plan of isolating you, you didn't need a motherfucking thing, especially not anybody. You came up. Now somebody else is having a hard time meeting you on the same level that you're on. It's your fairy godmother, the East Side Piscean Pixie, your Pythonic priestess, and welcome to Transmission Court, where we channel judgment through divine love. I know that there is a lot of hard lessons that some karmics are learning at this time, especially when it comes time to purposely isolating an individual. A chosen one needs isolation because 9 times out of 10, everyone who you are surrounding yourself with is not like you. And let me tell you something. Sometimes the Most High puts you in situations, in fucked up situations, or where somebody snakes you so that you're forced to be in this isolation, so that you're forced to see the people around you don't deserve to be around you. Because it's a lot harder for you to put yourself in isolation on your own. When you just be like, fuck, I know I need to not hang around nobody. Let me just cut everybody off today. Let's be real. That's harder than when your mama snake you and you got a reason to cut her off. When your sister, your uncle, your brothers, your cousins and shit like that, then it's easier. You got a reason to cut a bitch off then. So this is something that somebody here went through, and somebody just knew that you were not going to make it. Somebody was celebrating the fact that you were isolated. Okay, we got them in a certain situation or under a certain circumstance. Now we're going to watch them fall, and they were celebrating this fact. However, those illusions are fading. Somebody here has made something about an expiration date is significant. I don't know. Somebody here maybe have 8 something past the expiration date. However, I'm picking up on you made it past an expiration date here. That's mind boggling. It's baffling, and for some people it's intimidating, and it's also very much fearful, because when you know that somebody here was not supposed to make it past a certain date, or was not supposed to make it past a certain level, or was not supposed to accomplish certain things, that could put the right person at a very lower frequency, a fearful frequency. I must say, it's very intimidating as well. When you think and you're almost banking on the fact that somebody here is not going to make it, that somebody isn't going to get to the levels that they need to get to, and then they turn around and they do, that's very intimidating here. This flew out here. We got pride. I'm picking up on somebody here was very blunt, very bold here to celebrate the fact that you didn't have nobody. To celebrate the fact that wasn't nobody around you. Somebody here was very fucking boastful about that energy, which is very sad here. And when they were in the process of celebrating this isolation that you were going through here, now that illusion is fading. Somebody here is really walking around. The opposite of being prideful and boasting is silence. So I'm picking up on somebody here is very silent now. You may not have spoken to anybody or seen any of these people. Hence, that was the Most High's plan the entire time here, to get you to separate from them so that you can see the real from the fake, and you wouldn't go back and be around these motherfuckers no more. So somebody here is actually, like I said, timid. They're very intimidated, okay, by the energy that you bring here, because they're not isolated. At least not yet. They're about to see that these people here that they're surrounding themselves around are just as fake as they motherfucking asses here. I'm picking up on, though, that somebody here is we got suppressing, secret admirer, arrogance, and stubborn. So somebody here is admiring you from the outskirts, and they don't want to admit that. So somebody here has a secret admirer, because you were actually able to rise throughout this phase of isolation, and they're realizing that you're actually somebody to look up to. Ain't that about a bitch? Now your haters is your motivators. Court's dismissed.